Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting out with the Morphe 35W palette. I'm taking the light pastel pink shade from that palette and I'm taking it on a big fluffy brush and I'm just laying down a layer of this in the crease of my eye. I am then going back in with that same color on a smaller brush and I am going to use this to start defining the crease of my eye and building up the color a little more. The first brush that we used was just to kind of lay down a base layer of it, and then I picked up the smaller brush to really start defining and building up the color in the crease area. So I'm just taking the smaller brush and I go back and forth into the palette about 3 or 4 times. I pick up some of the eyeshadow and then I blend it throughout my crease, blend all the edges, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then I go back in with some more color to build up the intensity of the crease color. Once I have it to the intensity that I want it to be, I just go on the outer edges with my blending brush and make sure everything is blended nicely. I am then going in with the Kat Von D Alchemist Holographic palette, and the first shade I'm taking is the Blue Sapphire, and I'm taking it on a short shader brush and I am putting that on the inner corner of my eye and then the inner half of my eye. And this is just the Holographic Blue Pastel shade, and I am just putting this on the inner half of my eye, and then we're going to take the next color, which is the shade Ultraviolet Amethyst, and I'm going to be packing that on the outer part of my eye as you see right here, and then I'm going to be layering it over part of the blue shade to blend the two as well. This purple wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was going to be, so I do go back in with a different purple later, but it did give it kind of a nice holographic sheen, and I like the way that it looked layered over the blue shadow. So I'm then just going back in with my blending brush with no other product on it, and I'm just blending the crease of my eye to make sure all of those colors are blended nicely and that there aren't any harsh lines between any of the colors. I'm going back in with the Morphe 35W palette, and that's where I picked up this pastel-y purple shade, and I'm just taking it on a pencil brush and I'm putting it on the outer corner of my eye. And I am just packing that on and blending it into the blue shade, and then going back in with my blending brush and again just blending everything together to make sure everything is nice and seamless. I go back in a few different times with all of the shades just to pack them on and make them a little more vibrant. So I'm going back in with the Blue Sapphire shade, packing that on, and then going back in with the purple shade, blending that out a little more, and just making sure everything is nice and seamless and also pigmented. For the lower lash line, first I'm going in with the pastel purple shade from the Morphe 35W palette, and I'm taking that on a pencil brush and I'm putting it very close to my waterline, and then I'm going to take the same pink shade that we used in the crease from that same Morphe palette and I'm taking it on the same pencil brush and blending that underneath the purple shade. I go back and forth and do this a few times to build it up and make sure it's nice and smoked out. Not super smoky, but give it a little definition under there and make sure that you can see both the purple and the pink under there. And then going in with this bright blue eyeliner and putting this on my waterline, and I think this totally pulled the whole look together and it brought more of the blue from the eyelids out. And then I am going back in with some purple and blending that eyeliner out just a little bit. I am then going back in with the Alchemist palette and I'm taking the green emerald and I'm putting that in the inner corner of my eye, and then I am just highlighting my brow bone with just a champagne shade from that Morphe palette. I am then lining my lips with just a nude lip liner, the same lip liner I've used in the past few of my videos, and then I'm going to go in with a NYX Butter Gloss, and it's kind of a nice, it's like a little bit of a brighter pink. It's not super bright, but I've been kind of doing some nude lips in my other videos, so this was kind of a nice change, and I think it totally pulled the whole look together and it gave it that Easter egg vibe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for watching.